Okay, YouTube, as promised, I'm going to do a couple of videos on this guy right here. This is the new DJI Osmo Pocket 3. We got ours, and yeah, I am thoroughly enjoying this thing. I have been out playing with it multiple times. We got the Creator Combo Pack. So before we go into telling you what all the specs are on this particular device, I want to tell you exactly what is in the Creator Combo Pack. So what you're going to get to begin with is obviously the DJI. This is Osmo Pocket 3. As you can see, it's not very big. If we put it up next to an iPhone, that's pretty much it right there. That's an iPhone 13 Pro Max. And yeah, man, that's the Pocket 3. Comes with also this little adapter right here on the bottom. Ignore this piece for now. This little adapter here on the bottom, which plugs into it, which has a 1/4-20 thread on the end of it. As you can see right here, 1/4-20 thread. This allows you to mount it to the DJI tripod that also comes in the package, or you can mount it to your other tripods and the different shoes that you've got for your tripods. I've been putting it on a selfie stick. Works great, and man, this is actually pretty cool. So this piece right here screws in, and when you plug this in, you'll notice on the bottom of the DJI there is a USB-C plug there. That is where you charge the device. But when you're using this piece and you plug it in, everything locks into place. It now moves your USB-C to the back side. So you're going to be able to still plug in and charge this if you happen to be using it while you were charging it. Like if you've got it somewhere stable and you've got a power bank or something plugged into it, it's still going to be providing the charge to the device while you use it. This is also where you would plug in any external microphones if you did not get the DJI 2 microphone that comes in the Creator Pack. So let's set this little guy aside. This is the microphone that comes in the Creator Pack. It comes also with the dead cat, the wind muff. People call it different things. Here's the device. And man, that's actually really nice looking. So you can see it right there. That is really nice. It's got a little clip on the back side so you can clip it to your shirt. And it also comes with this really strong magnet. So obviously you're going to be able to put the magnet inside of a t-shirt, click it to it, you're good to go. You got your microphone there. Next thing you're going to get is this hard carry case. This hard carry case, whenever your DJI is in the closed position, it just slips in there, locks into place, protects the gimbal, protects all the motors, protects the screen most of all, because the screen is downward facing. And yeah, this is a really nice case. Now, Creator Combo Pack, you're also going to get, which is mounted right here in the screen, the wide angle lens. And I'll show you in just a minute when we turn on the device how this works. But this basically just magnetizes right to the front of the video screen, and now you get a more of a wider screen view. So that's what else comes in there. You also get this little bag. I'm going to give you my opinion on this bag here in just a few moments. One of the other things you're going to be getting is this power bank. This is another battery pack that actually has power in it. It's like another 900 milliamps of power to provide to your DJI while you're using it. Also works great as for extending your handle. So as you can see, when you click it into place, it immediately starts charging your device, but it gives you a little bit more of a grip, especially if you're like me and you've got huge hands. On the back side of it, you will also still see the USB-C port. So that's a definite important thing to remember there. Also has the 1/4-inch thread on the bottom, so you can mount this to whatever tripod you were using. So let's put this back on here since we've got the tripod already set on this. Next thing you're going to get is a USB, not a USB, but a C-to-C in plug for charging it. And I believe that is everything that is in the package. That's the entire Creator Combo Pack. And oh yeah, it does come with a little lanyard. I don't even know what I did with it, to tell you the truth. I've never used them. So now back to what I was saying about the little carry bag. This is a nice bag. It is like this vinyl leather material. Got a little bit of a waterproofing here on the zipper. And when you open it up, everything that you just saw here will fit in this bag. However, when you want to keep it on the hard case and you try to put everything in this bag, it is extremely difficult to close. It bulges and you end up having to fight it right about here. You're pushing down on it, trying to get it to do that. And you know what? If this is going to be my camera go bag, I don't really want a bag that I'm going to have to fight to put this in. So I have a solution though. And this is a company that we have done a lot of work with. We've done a lot of their videos and stuff on other platforms and featured their bags. This company is called One Tigress, and this is their little Molly bags. Now, they sent us this bag so we could try it out with the DJI. And yeah, this bag right here will hold all of this. And a DJI Action 4 and a GoPro. A couple of other little things. I mean, this bag will hold everything that you need. I really like this bag over the DJI bag. Not to mention, Molly compatible. I can mount it to my backpacks and stuff that I take out with me while I am filming. So, enough of the bags. Again, One Tigress. Check them out. I will drop a link in the description to the bag so you can check it out for yourself. Now, let's look at some of the specifications about this unit. Got them written down right here. Now, as I said in a previous video, this particular device right here has a 1-inch CMOS sensor in it, which means that this sensor size is going to bring in a lot of light. So in a dark situation or a low light level, this thing is going to do a lot better than most of your cameras. And I've already put it to the test, showing you what it would look like in a low light level versus an iPhone Pro Max. And you're going to be surprised by the video footage. Okay, guys. No microphone attached at this moment, and we're now into low light setting. It is 5 o'clock in the morning where I'm at right now. I'm just sitting in the parking lot in my vehicle, 40-something degrees outside, and I wanted to actually show you the low light settings. Now, sadly, on the low light settings, you cannot put this into face tracking mode because it's trying to use all the other sensors and everything to bring in it's trying to digitally correct everything to make the ambient light that's outside show a little better. But right now on the video, it kind of looks like it's daylight outside. Well, there's a street light way over there on the other side of this parking lot. But what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to switch over to regular video mode so you can see the difference between low light setting and your regular video mode. Okay, so here we are, we're back, same setting, 5 o'clock in the morning, 40 degrees outside, that same street light is over there. I'm right here, this is just standard video mode, and as you can see, you can hardly see me. So the low light setting on the DJI Pocket 3 is pretty insanely good. It's going to be good for those outside shots, and getting like in the city, you're going to be able to go around the city and actually get some of these good light nightlife type shoots. So there again, here's the low light setting. So let's move over to one of the next ones. Okay, and so this is the same test with the iPhone. This is a Pro Max series, and as you can see in low light, my video looks extremely grainy. So yeah, and I don't know what's going on here. It's giving me that weird beard look. My beard doesn't look like that. It must be a shadow or something. But anyways, like I said, low light levels on the DJI Pocket 3 are so much better than this, because I'm sitting here looking at it in the actual video monitor itself. It's extremely pixelated. So yeah, there we go. So that's the low light test. Now that we've got that out of the way, this thing also has the 2-inch rotatable screen. The 2-inch rotatable screen is right there. Check this out. When you rotate it, it turns on and it's ready to go. the settings that I've got in there, that's what I've got it set to do. When I rotate that screen, it turns on, it's ready to go. It whips the camera around to be facing me. So I can shoot vlog style now. So that's what we've got right there. This, like I said, this screen will rotate. I know you've seen a lot of people have to reach up here and push a button afterwards. I've got that turned off because a lot of times I will be shooting in either like horizontal or vertical for TikTok videos or for YouTube. So the next thing we've got, horizontal, vertical shooting. So don't forget that. You got a 3-axis gimbal. The 3-axis gimbal can be moved using this joystick right here, and it will follow you around. Let me see. And I've got it set right now to be extremely slow for that more cinematic look. You can set the speed of how fast this gimbal will move and react within the settings. You can move it slow, the default mode, or fast. And when you put it in fast, that thing whips around and does what it needs to do. It's also got 5-track 6.0, a full pixel fast focusing, and the D-Log M in 10-bit. Now, the cool thing about D-Log, I haven't recorded anything in D-Log yet, but you will see some D-Log material coming out and show you what it looks like. Now, the reason you would want to shoot in D-Log is because you're going to capture more of the shadows and more of the details that are inside of a picture or inside of a video, and you're going to be able to import that into whatever software you are using at the time. I happen to do most of my editing on mobile devices because my channel is all about mobility. We like to get outside and do things, and I can't always take the MacBook with me. So everything is mobile. I do it on my phone. I do it on my iPad. I use LumaFusion, InShot, and CapCut for a lot of my stuff. Well, using D-Log, I can now import these videos into the devices and color grade them and make it look really, really nice and very cinematic and give it that nice view to it. You've also got stereo recording. You'll see right here in the front, right above that, right next to that little green light, that is a speaker. Over here on the side, that little hole, that is a speaker. And on this side, that is a speaker. And on the back, that is a speaker. So you've got 4-way speakers on it. And the cool thing about it is if I'm shooting in vlog mode and I know I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff like this for the day, I can go into the settings and I can turn off all the other speakers so they won't be catching a car passing by. This is going to be working directly with me if I'm using the audio or the audio recording capabilities of the gimbal itself. And last but not least, it's pocket sized. I have to admit, this is pocket sized. I have thrown it into the case, dropped it right down into my back pocket, and was able to do the work. So now let's look at the DJI microphone that it comes with. All you are going to need is the microphone, and this combo kit comes with it. There's no receiver that you're going to have to plug in. And to date, what we've noticed, I've talked to several people about this, and to date, as far as we can tell, this is the only camera on the market right now that you can use a wireless microphone like this without having to plug in a receiver directly to this, because the receiver for the DJI mic is built directly into this. Now, you're going to have the DJI mic 2 in order for it to work, because the older mics require their receiver to communicate. So I'm guessing going this way forward, DJI is going to be making all of their microphones compatible with this device, because this device right here is, in my opinion, kicking butt and taking names. I've already seen people square it up against the Sony ZV-1 and stuff like that, and they're really loving it. Now, all you would basically have to do is turn it on. It's got a vibration, vibrates, lets you know it's on. Once you do your initial connection for the first time on this, as you just now saw, it is connected. And this is telling me right here, DJI mic transmitter 1 is used for audio output. So boom, we're good to go. Now, as I am talking into this, you'll see up here in the top, you see that little green bar moving back and forth? It's telling me that it's recording. Now, if I push the link button that is right here on the side, watch what happens. But before that, in order to do recording on this gimbal, you either have to hit that button right there, the little red record button, or you have to turn it on in the screen. Now, if you happen to set your gimbal down and you want to walk across the yard, frame your shot using the Mimo DJI app or something, and you don't necessarily want to turn it on through the app, all you do is you hit the link button and watch what happens. It's recording. This is now recording my audio and the video right now. Now, even while it's in the recording mode, let's say I want to flip the camera around. I can tap the joystick 3 times, or over here on the screen right there, you hit that and the gimbal is going to whip around. So let me show you. There we go. Now, as you can see, you are looking at me on the camera. Now, if I need to ActiveTrack, so it is now, let me see. There, now it is face tracking. So as you can see right now, it is face tracking. So no matter where I move, if you'll pay attention to that gimbal, it is following me. And it's that simple. You don't really need to go into any of the settings or anything to actually set the face tracking. You just literally tap your face and it's going to track you. So that is amazing right there in itself for vlogging. And one of the other cool features about it, and I've already got it set up, you're not going to be able to see it right now on this footage. On another video, I'm going to show you some of the other footage that I'm getting from this, but it has what's called product review or product recognition mode, where if you're doing vlogging and reviewing products, when you set this up, it immediately zooms in on the product rather than your face that is in the background. So that's actually a really cool feature, because here on our channel, we do a lot of reviews on all kinds of tech coming to us from all these different platforms, outside gear tech, bushcraft stuff, and I like to show it off. And sometimes when I'm filming on a camera like this, I have to kind of, as you can see right there, it's not quite in focus. I have to kind of play back and forth with it to get it to catch that focal point. This automatically focuses. So that's actually pretty cool. Now, in order to turn it off, I just got to basically bump that right there. Takes it out of record, or I can even do it by the link button on here. You hit that link again, it stops recording. You need to center up the gimbal. You just tap that twice and it puts the gimbal back into center. And then 3 times, it brings it back into forward or reverse mode. Now, the other cool thing about it, when you turn this off, it locks everything down. It locks down the camera, facing in, so nothing can get to the screen and scratch it. It also locks the gimbal into place so it does not rotate. And you're pretty much ready to put it back inside of the hard case. Now, before we get going, I wanted to show you the little wide angle lens, how easy it is to attach. That's it. It's that easy to attach. And it is ready to go. Look at that. That's it. And before you turn it off, make sure you pull that off, because when it goes into its lock position, that little lens gets in the way. So you do want to take that off and store it safely back in the case where it should be. So let's turn this back off. There we go. And we are locked back up. We drop this back down into the case and we're good to go. This whole piece right here comes off, and now you've got a hard case to drop back into your pocket or your bag. So DJI has done it, I think. I've messed with a few pocket gimbals. As you can see behind me, I've got rows of gimbals lined up there. I've messed with different ones, and all of them, their interfaces are really wonky at best, and they're kind of difficult to deal with. I have played with this one without the user manual, and I have had no issues figuring out what is going on. Everything is pretty much self-explanatory. Everything in the settings, going through and setting your exposure, your water white balance, and all that stuff works excellent. I absolutely have to admit, I love this device, and I'm going to be using it a lot for filming on this channel because we like to get outside and do things and just have fun. Now, as you can see, I just put the gimbal in. That's everything that comes in the bag or in the creator combo. Everything fits right inside of this bag, and I wanted to show you how much room you've still got in there. You could probably put 2 or 3 of the DJI Active 4s in it. I've got a new one on the way. So, guys, check out the rest of the videos as they come out. If you want to be notified of it, you're going to need to hit that subscribe button. If you like the content that you saw today, or you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments. Is there something specific about this device that you want me to show you, want me to video and show you, or just whatever? That's what I would like for you to do in the comments section. But most of all, like and share the channel. This helps our channel grow and helps us to be able to bring you more cool devices like this. Now, before we go any further, I do want to say I am not sponsored by DJI. I had to get this on my own means. They did not send me one, and I do not owe them anything. So all of this that you just now heard is my personal opinion. So this is actually how I feel about the device. So with that, guys, like, share, subscribe. We'll see you guys later.